I believe the saying goes that no one is above the law. Now, we here in our country, we know what that means, right? There are those that are above the law. However, the masses of us, we are all held accountable. Doesn't matter gender, race, doesn't matter anything. You break the law, you're going to pay the price. Now, there might be some breakdowns up in there, but nevertheless, the understanding is no, baby, you break it, you're going to pay. Now, that kind of gives us an indication that we have given that some thought, and the reality exists that we can achieve something just that magnificent, just that unifying, where we could all be held accountable if we do a certain thing. Now, since we know that that can be done, it would appear to me that a more urgent consideration for that usage would be that we, each of us, had a career. That each of us had a career. If we can make a pass a law that says if you break this law, whoever you are, you're gonna pay the price. Then we could make a law that says when you get to be a certain age, you're grown, whoever you are, you're gonna have a job. So you can choose your career. We're gonna give you the opportunity to choose your career. And I hope that you'll choose something that you love. Because you're gonna have one. If you live here on this earth, you're gonna participate in the process of your living. All right? Now, it seems as if we were able to do that, then all of us doing that and exercising our gifts and our talents with the resources that have been made available to us with the earth that we already use, we could amass that. We could amass that our reservoirs of goods and services would be overflowing, that the abundance would be so great that none of us as Americans, none of us would suffer a lack of anything that we need in regards to food and clothing and shelter and education and healthcare and actually anything that's made by the hands of man, because the resources are given to us free. We the people engage ourselves in the process to cause a manifestation of all these things that we might need or want or desire. So they belong to us. What we have made belongs to us, we the people. We have ownership of it. And so we don't have to worry about anything like whatever we used to do. We used to try to hustle and outsmart somebody and say we were this and say we were that. We would lie, we would cheat, we'd steal. We caused poverty. We caused where some have and some don't. We caused crime and violence. We had racism and, that's enough. I don't want to name anymore. But I'm saying these things to you, ladies and gentlemen, because I personally want to see this society change. I want to see us change to the degree that we wipe out all of this homelessness. We wipe out all this suffering that we, the people, have made. We made this stuff. Anytime you see somebody homeless, we caused it. We might not be 100%, but we 99, and they got that other percent. Anytime somebody's suffering in our country, if it's a social issue, if somebody just chooses to don't want to suffer, just want to suffer, then we can't stop that. But anything that we can stop, anything that we played a part in the process of, like people find us, like for instance, somebody gets shot, people get mad, they start a commotion, they go into buildings, breaking up stores, stealing stuff. What do you think they stealing stuff for? If they had their needs met, their wherewithal, they wouldn't be in any of those stores. So you created a situation, an environment for them to exploit. So what I'm saying, let us fix all of that. We fix all of that. This is what I'm saying we must do if we're to consider ourselves any worthwhile individual. If we can't, I want you to know that we talk about people say they commit crimes and we can't stand them. I listen to this on TV all the time, especially the social media stuff. And they'll talk about what they don't like. And then they'll talk about what they do like. And then you hear somebody else talking about what they don't like, which is the same thing the other folks do like. And you got this going back and forth, back and forth. No solutions involved in there at all. And each one think that they should get their way, cause some negativity or some accountability to the others. But there's another expression that says, Who is he? Or let he that is without sin, or whoever you are, that got a sparkling record, come forward. And none of you got a sparkling record. And so when you none have a sparkling record, you cannot say your hurt didn't hurt that bad. No, your hurt somebody just as bad as that hurt someone. Hurt is hurt. And the truth doesn't accept any form of hurt. It doesn't accept any of it. So when you are throwing out jabs at each other, you're not acceptable in the eyes of what is proper. You're just as corrupt as everybody else. So until we can make the change to get ourselves right, and be right and do the right things, and the evidence will be there. The evidence will be there. People will be smiling. Won't nobody be fussing. People will be celebrating. Won't nobody be cussing. People will be rejoicing and living. People won't be trying to get bombs and stuff. People, and look, we do this kind of stuff, ladies and gentlemen, and then we take our brothers and sisters that's trying to cross the borders, trying to run home. We show them. We take them back home. We take them back home. We'll go back to their governments and say, hey, we're going to help you guys fix this stuff. We're going to get everybody here involved in this process of fixing this stuff. We want everybody to have a job. We're going to show you how that works. We're going to show you easy that is. We're going to show you how great that is when you put everybody to work and everybody engage themselves in the process of the things that are essential to all of us here, all of you. Now you got something to be about. Now, what is your benefit? The benefit is that these things that you are making, now you can take access of them. Can't nobody deny you any of that now because they belong to you. You see how God works? Or should I say how love works? Or can I say how we can work? Thank you.